Ask a man my age how he is doing, and he will tell you he is fine. I have been saying fine for 60 years. My father said it from a hospital bed the week he died. Fine. I am not fine. I am 78 years old, and there are 10 true things that men like me carry all the way to the grave sooner than say out loud. I know because I have stood at those graves and I heard what never got said. Today I am going to break the rule, all 10 out loud one time. Number 10 is the only one on this list that will not hurt. Stay with me until we get there, because it is the one that makes the other 9 worth carrying. My name is Al. 35 years teaching shop at the same high school. 53 years married to Dottie. That is her in the next room shuffling cards. Hold that thought. She is in this list more than she knows. Number 1, we say, I've had a good run. The truth is, we count. There are companies making real money betting on the year I die. I looked up the table. A baby boy born this year is given 77 years. I am 78. By the official arithmetic of this country, I have already outstayed my welcome. The insurance men price their policies on the bet that I am gone inside 10, and they are not often wrong. That is their whole business. So a quiet arithmetic starts that no man admits to. Is this the last drive to the lake? The last Christmas with everybody under one roof? Last fall, I stood in my brother Jean's driveway saying goodbye, and something in me asked, is this the last time? I told it to be quiet. It was the last time. Number 2, we say can't complain. The truth is, the body is now the whole day's work. Here is a modern cruelty nobody warned me about. The blood test results show up on the computer before the doctor ever calls. Just you, a screen, and a little red word that says abnormal. I have sat at the kitchen table at 6 o'clock in the morning deciding alone whether a word on a website was a death sentence. It was nothing. The hour before I knew, that took a year off me, and Dottie never heard one word about it. That is the part to hear, not the cataracts. Every friend I have has had the surgery, not the hearing aids half the coffee table wears. The silence. We go through every scare alone on purpose because complaining is against the code. The code is stupid. It was always stupid. Number 3, we say, I just don't feel like it anymore. The truth is, we are afraid. 2 years ago, I gave my 10-foot ladder to the kid next door. I told him I did not need it. That was a lie. 35 years I taught boys to work at height, and I got rid of that ladder because I am afraid of it now. One wet rung, one broken hip, and the rest of my life gets decided by other people in a building I did not choose. My buddies still walk in the rain, and they razz me for staying home. Let them. I am not lazy. I am guarding the last of my independence like a man guards anything he is down to the last of. No old man will say the word afraid. I just did. It did not kill me. Number 4, we say it'll come to me. The truth is, every slip comes with the same cold question. There is a fellow at Tuesday Coffee, known him 4 years, and one morning I called him Bill. His name is Walt. For 2 days I could not pull that name back up. I sat in my truck working at it like a crossword. It came back. Those were 2 long days, and I told nobody, because we watched it happen close up. 2 of the 6 people from our old Friday dinner table got dementia. One slow, 8 years, memory care at the end, one fast. So now every forgotten name gets weighed in private. Is this normal, or is this the start? Checklists run my life. Dottie and I check each other at the door like a flight crew, and underneath it all sits a fear no man my age will name. I just named it. Number 5, we say he passed. The truth is, the street is emptying out and we feel it like weather. 4 neighbors on this street used to sit at our table for dinner. Good people, all 4. All 4 are gone, and it did not take 10 years. And in March, Gene, my little brother, we drifted apart for most of our 50s, the way brothers do, and then we got smart and rebuilt it. Talked every Sunday night, 7 o'clock. His last voicemail is still on this phone, 31 seconds. I know it is 31 seconds because I look at it every Sunday at 7 o'clock. I have never played it. I'm not ready to be a man who only remembers his brother's voice. At the funeral, I said, he passed. That word is a fence we hide behind. The truth is, I lost my Sunday phone call, and there is no one left who remembers me as a boy. Number 6, about our wives, we say nothing at all. The truth is, the worst math there is. 53 years I have been married to that card shark in the next room. And here is the sentence I have never said in front of her. One of us is going to stand at the other one's funeral. I have watched that math come due up and down the street, and I cannot tell you which side of it I'm praying for. So we changed how we live. We reminisce on purpose now, like it is an activity. We sit out back and replay 1974. I rebuilt things with Gene while there was still time, and that is the only reason his voicemail is a treasure instead of a wound. If you have drifted from somebody, you do the calling. March does not send a warning first. Number 7, we say, the kids will want the tools. The truth is, they will not, and we know it. I have a garage holding 35 years of good iron, and I finally admitted my son does not want a single drawer of it. So piece by piece it goes to young guys starting out. Nobody tells you it takes more nerve to empty a garage than it ever took to fill one. Every wrench I hand over is me admitting out loud that the man who needed it is finished. I hand them over anyway. Lighter is better now. And the money part, no man says at the coffee table. The less of it you have at this age, the more it runs your life. Get it in order while you can still steer. Number 8, we say, plenty of time to sort that out. The truth is, silence is not a plan. The will is current, the directive is signed, then later decided. Burial or cremation decided. 2 Thanksgivings ago, with the pie still on the table, I told my son exactly what I want at the end, and made him say yes out loud in front of his mother. I have friends who have decided none of it. They think not talking about death keeps it further away. It does not. It just hands a mess to the people you love most on the worst week of their lives. Deciding is not giving up. Deciding is the last piece of work a man gets to do standing up. Number 9, we say, I'm just set in my ways. The truth is, we are fighting for our own company. You know the old guy tells the same story 4 times, corrects the waitress, jumps on a 40-year-old story with a bigger one because he needs the room to know he was somebody. In every photograph he looks furious. And he is not furious. That is just what the face does now. Here is the confession. I check the mirror for that man every single day, and some days I find him. So I work at it like a job. I let other men finish their stories, even when mine is better. I quit needing to win arguments because I did the math. 50 years of arguing, I changed maybe one mind, and it was not even mine. And number 10, the one I promised, the truth that does not hurt, and we still never say it. We never say it because we are embarrassed. It sounds soft. Here it is anyway. I already won. Everything I chased for 50 years, the title, the bigger house, the being impressive, all of it has quietly left the room. What is left is a woman shuffling cards, a son who answers on the first ring, and an ordinary Tuesday I get to sit in. The young guys look at men like me and think we quit competing. We did not quit. We looked up one day and noticed the trophy was already in the house. That is all 10. Said out loud once for the men who never will. So, here is what I want from you. There is an old man in your life, answering you with one word. Tonight, ask him how he is really doing, and do not take fine for an answer. And if you are a man my age, put your age in the comments, just the number. 60 years of saying fine is enough. Let them know we are here.